Hello, 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 everybody, and happy Saturday, happy live stream, and yeah, welcome to everyone that's joined. It's been a couple of weeks since we've had the live stream. Last week I was unwell. This week, still fighting a lot of, you know what I mean. But the show must go on. So I thought I really missed it last week, and so I thought, well, you know what, we will plow through, and I can't wait to chat to all of you guys. So thank you so much for joining us. We'll get housekeeping out the way first. If you're new to these live streams, welcome. I do these every single Saturday, well, usually every single Saturday, at 6 p.m. UK time, which is 7 p.m. European time, which is 10 a.m. West Coast time, 1 p.m. East Coast time, and there's a lot of time changing clocks going forwards and backwards at the moment, so that might not be strictly accurate. Ours go forward tonight, so I actually lose an hour, which I'm going to be very sad about. So I might have to readjust my timings for next week. But thank you all for joining. I can see we've already super busy, lots of questions, and we're going to get through all of those in a minute. Just quickly before we start, big thank you to Tom, who as always is moderating on today's live stream. I could not do this without Tom. I say this every time, and we put that to the test. Tom wasn't available to do a live stream about a month ago, and we had everything go wrong. We need Tom in our lives. So thank you for Tom again for moderating on this live stream. Now, I'm going to go through all the comments in the order that they come in. So there's no need to, if you're new to this, you don't need to pay to have your comment asked like you do on some live streams. You don't need to ask it more than once. I go through everything in the order that they come in because I think that's the best way of just making it totally fair and all that good stuff. So I'm going to say a big thank you for everyone that's joining. Let's go through with some hellos. So big hellos, shout outs to Catherine, to Lebrexa, to Amy, Tom, Rita, Seashines, Annika, great to see you all. We've also got Sandra, we've got Suzanne and Jan, great to see you both. Danny, Scott, wonderful to have you all here. Alicia, Veronica, wonderful to see you. And of course, Fristenberg, Sweet Tea, wonderful to have you all here. I've lost where I am in the thank yous, so I'm going to start going through some questions, and if for whatever reason you have to dip out before your question's answered or anything, just drop it in the comments section below and I'll answer as many comments as possible after this live stream. So let's kick things off with a comment from Catherine. It says, "Hi Rob, hope you're well." I am, Catherine. Thank you so much for joining. So saw your shot on the Bubble Daydream Serum. Do you think it's a good substitute for the Face Theory Extra Glow? Any other suggestions? I haven't been able to find a like-for-like dupe for the Face Theory Extra Glow. I don't think it really exists, because that is such a wonderful serum. It's packed full of lots of different actives, tranexamic acid, you've got some azelaic, just so many really high quality actives. It's quite difficult to find a comparison. If you don't like the Face Theory prices, I hate the Face Theory prices. So if you're looking to move away from Face Theory, I think the Bubble Daydream Serum will be a really good option to reach for. There aren't really any other dupes that I would recommend for. It's quite a unique product, is the Face Theory one. So I would bear that in mind. But yeah, I think the Bubble Daydream Serum will give you some really great results. It's got some great, it's got vitamin C, it's got niacinamide, tranexamic acid, ceramides, loads of good stuff in there. So definitely a good option, but it's quite difficult to find an exact dupe for the Face Theory Extra Glow. But promise you, I am trying. I guess it also says, "I'm loving your antioxidant cream and your lip balm, especially for no time days." Thank you so much. Yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to create it for, like the antioxidant cream. Throw it on, multiple different antioxidants, protecting the day, skin all day long. So it makes me very happy, Catherine, that you're enjoying it. And I should have given a quick shout out just to say, if you haven't already, it's the last chance to get 15% off the Mad About Skin Serum for the month of March. Just checking, yes, it is March. We've got a deal going where you get 15% off if you order the serum, and I will put, you just need a code, a link. If I put this link in the comments that already has the code applied, that might make it easier for everyone. That's my theory anyway. So let me just see if I can actually find that. If I can actually find that quickly before I no, I can't remember where I got that from. Anyway, if you use the code AGELESS, capital letters AGELESS, all capital letters, all one word. If you use that, you'll get 15% off any number of serums. You can order as many serums as you like. Just a quick save it. I'll put that in the chat. Let's have a look. There we go. That's the code to use at checkout for 15% off. So Labrexa, great to see you, my love. Amy says, thank you, says, congratulations on 100k. Got your dancing shoes on. I'm ready for the Macarena. I promised, and I will deliver, Amy. I will deliver. I will be delivering in a separate video that I'll put on the Facebook group when I'm feeling less. Ugh, I'm like burning up, and it's this is not the vibe. This is not the dancing vibe I'm going for, but I'm a man of my word. I will stick to my promises, Amy. You will have it, do not worry. And thank you. Yes, I forgot, because we couldn't do last week's live stream. This is the first live stream since we've reached 100,000 subscribers. Honestly, I never in my wildest dreams thought that we'd get to that. It is, I'm just, yeah, I can't remember when we hit, about a week ago, we hit 100,000 subscribers, and we're already like thousands above that now, which, yeah, it just honestly makes me, I keep having to check and think, is this a dream? I never, ever in my wildest dreams thought that I would get to this. I remember when I got to 1,000 subscribers, I was like as happy as could be. So like, yeah, it's, yeah, so thank you for all your love and support, and it's really, I'm still trying to think about what we're going to do to celebrate it. There's something whirring on in the background that more will be revealed. Rita says, happy Saturday, everyone, and congratulations on 100k. Thank you so much, Rita, and send you so much love. Seashine says, oops, here an hour early, see you soon. I think it's the time changes, Seashine. It's all these time changes going to and from. We go forward. Anyone in the UK, don't forget to put your clocks forward an hour tonight. It does mean we lose an hour's sleep, which honestly I'm quite sad about. I love my sleep. So Annika says, hi Rob and everyone else. Send you lots and lots of love, Annika. Lots and lots of love indeed. So Tom says, Rob, I've been using the Event Sickle Fate lotion lately as my skin has been irritated. Do you find it has a musty or mouldy smell to it? It has a... So I was recommending the Event Sickle Fate option instead of the La Roche-Posay. So if you like the La Roche-Posay Cica Plus Balm but hate the new reformulation, which honestly is not the same product, like they've taken so many great ingredients out of it and added loads of rubbish ones, it's not the same product, which is such a shame. So if you're somebody that liked the La Roche-Posay Cicaplast balm but are looking for an alternative to it, like the old formulation, I would really recommend the Event Sickle Fate. I think it's a really good option. It does have a slightly funky smell to it, I will give you that, Tom. I don't think moldy is how I describe it. I'd say a bit just, yeah, different. It has got a different smell to it, which I personally don't mind because it disappears quite quickly, so I don't think it's an issue. And I would say this is kind of what you get with unfragranced. Everyone seems to want fragrance-free skincare, but then they don't like the smell of it. I'm like, eh. And I know, Tom, you don't mind a little fragrance in your skincare routine, so I think as fragrance lovers, when we get a fragrance-free skincare product, it's more of a shock. We're like, oh, that's what it smells like. So yeah, I will go with you. Yeah, I think that is probably a good way. It's a little bit what we would call like foisty here in the UK. I don't know if that's an international word or just the UK one. That's how I would describe it. Not great, but it does disappear and it works so well. So hopefully Tom, it's worked for you. Let me know your experiences with it. Suzanne says, hey everyone, hi Rob, Tom, Amy. It's been so long. I know, it's actually only been 2 weeks, but it seems like it's been for eternity, absolute eternity. So sending you lots and lots of love, Suzanne, and to you, Sandra, too. Thank you so much for joining. Suzanne says, Tom, I've been using the Event Sickle Fate and no, so far it has no funky smell and feels great. Plus it dries down so it's not overly greasy. It must be a bad bottle, or is the recipe different from here? No, I think I always say smell is unique. Some people smell things that other people don't, and vice versa. Some people like some stuff. It's got a natural scent to it. Let's be generous and call it a natural scent. But you're right, Suzanne. It dries down without being greasy, which I think is really great. Barrier support without the shine. What's not to love? Fristenberg says, hi everyone. Rob, huge congrats on the 100k. Thank you so much, Fristenberg. And I always say it, but I would not be here without you guys and the love and support you show me all the time. And I am very much aware of that. And your support genuinely means the world to me, so thank you. And thank you for everyone that sent you congratulations for the 100k. It was a milestone I didn't think we'd reach, and now we have. I am still kind of not sure that we have. I keep checking. Yes, Tom says, I really like the Sickle Fate, but I hate the smell. I'll just have to head to the drugstore. Open them all at the drugstore, Tom, and I take a sniff. Double check. That's the best way of working out whether your batch is good or not. Top tip. Danny says, celebration. Thank you, Danny. We love you. And we love you, Scott. And I feel, because I feel like still a bit under the weather with the whole like head cold thing going on. I feel like I should be celebrating with more than just like a trusty cup of tea, but I feel this is in keeping with with like, you know, what we normally do: cup of tea and a good old gossip. What's not to love about that? And that is a good cup of tea. But next week, I will make sure I have something slightly of a more alcoholic nature so we can really celebrate. So, Alicia, great to see you, my love. Hope all is amazing with you. And same to you, Veronica. Hope all is wonderful. Amy says, hi, Rob. Just popping in with a question. We have two. We have multiple Amy's in our lives. Amy R says, just popping in with a question, we'll listen on replay. Sending lots of love to anyone who is watching on replay. Is it worth using azelaic acid even if it's only a few times a week? Just struggling to fit all the ingredients into one routine. Do you know what? I get that. I think a lot of the time we feel like we have to cram every single ingredient into every single routine, and you really don't. You know, skincare is cumulative. So I would say unless something is prescribed, in which case you absolutely need to follow the prescriber's instructions. Unless something's prescribed, use as frequently as you want to and as your skin wants you to. So azelaic acid, for me, works great twice a day, and I use it twice a day every single day. That's what works best for my skin. That's not going to work best for everyone's routine, lifestyle, skin, and everything. So kind of work out what delivers you the best results. What gives you the results and the outcomes that you want? Does using it daily give you great returns when it comes to hyperpigmentation? Or is it just more convenient to use it a couple of times a week? I always think never feel that you have to use something daily. So yeah, Amy, ask your question. It's better to use it a couple of times a week than not at all, would be my thought on azelaic acid. But really great question. Amy says, check out Korean brand Dr. Different. They have retinol creams. I love the retinol. They feel like butter, different strengths, packed with other good ingredients. Oh, thank you, Amy. I will have a look. I am on the lookout for some new like skincare recommendations. I'm kind of slowly working through my stash of products and trying different things. A little bit hooked on Medicate at the moment. Really loving quite a lot of their products. My wallet does not love their products, but I'm really loving quite a few of their products. I am really loving some of the drugstore stuff. So I'm really into Q&A skin at the moment. Really love their products, but I'm always on the lookout for like new brands, new suggestions. So yeah, any products that you love, let me know. Danny says, so I'm here for the big 100k celebration to share that I'm officially old enough to get excited because I finally get a new washing machine. Yes, Danny, the new washing machine. That is exciting. I need a new washing machine. So, Danny, we can celebrate that together because I am definitely on the hunt for a new washing machine. And yeah, they just come in age, and I don't know what it is, but there comes a time in our lives where we get excited about washing machines. I have breached that barrier now, fully into the whole like washing machine love. And yeah, and it is a celebration because we've cracked 100,000 subscribers, which yay! Thank you all so much. Thank you so much. Scott says, congratulations to Rob and Tom for hitting the 100k mark. Your hard work and great advice has paid off. Thank you, Scott. And yeah, I always say this. I said this when we did the announcement for the 100k. Tom is an integral part of this. I couldn't do it without him. We've seen how that goes when I do try to do it without him. Spoiler, not great. And just as an integral part of it. So thank you all so much. I wanted to celebrate the 100k with like the launch of like the retinol oil, which is on its way to me. And as soon as I get it, we can launch it, which I think is going to be a really exciting product. Didn't quite work with the whole timing of that. Thanks customs, you know. But that's on its way, so that's kind of like a celebration. And I've got something I'm working on in the background. It's going to take a little bit of time, but I'm working on for the 100k celebration too. So watch this space. Sophie, great to see you, my love, and thank you for your congratulations. We love you. Ian says, hello from London. Congrats on the 100k. Thank you, Ian. Sending you lots and lots of love all the way to London. Christopher says, you're not old if you get excited about a new washing machine. You're simply way too young and don't get it if you don't get excited. This is true. Too young to fully appreciate a quality washing machine. That is true, Christopher. I agree. Amy says, is Rob going to wear the pudding hat while we're doing the Macarena? Amy, I may just do that. I need to film the video. I do need to film the video. I'll put it up on the Facebook group. I might just do that. Tanya says, congratulations on 101k. Thank you. The official number. Thank you, Tanya. We love you. The pudding hat is amazing. The pudding hat, hands down, the best hat that's ever existed. So Danny says, oh, I also got my first microneedling. I love, Danny, how you mentioned the washing machine before the microneedling. Priorities. So now I'm boosting antioxidants and vitamin C. Do you think I can use an LED mask? I think you can. I think it might actually aid in the healing a little bit. I certainly wouldn't have an issue if it was my skin that I was doing it on. I think it's always worth checking with the person that did the procedure, but yeah, I think it's absolutely fine. I certainly would. So Krista says, hi everyone, have a bad cold. Join the club, Krista. You're in good company. I've been whiny and miserable for the last couple of days, but at last I've got this live broadcast to look forward to. fantastic. Thank you, Krista, and hopefully we can cheer you up. I think we're all allowed our moment of, I've got a cold. I've been living that particular fantasy for the past 2 weeks. Solvig, great to see you, my love. It says, don't forget to hit that like button. Thank you, Solvig. Thanks for the gentle reminder. That is much appreciated. I always think it sounds a bit like a broken record when content creators don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, but it's all because YouTube measures your worth as a content creator based on the number of likes you get. I don't think that's actually that healthy. I think they should change that. But until they do, we kind of have to play that game. We have to play that game. And any likes that you want to gently caress and give to this video would be much appreciated. Swinny says, hi Rob, now you'll be easy breezing to 1 million subs. Oh yeah, just around the corner, my love. Just around the corner. That is a dream. That's a dream. I think we've got a long way to go to 1 million. I was just happy. I applied for my plaque. My like 100k plaque, which was surprisingly easy. I thought this would be a really like difficult process to go through, or you'd have to prove. No, it was actually really easy. YouTube made it very, very simple, so I've applied for that. That's winging its way to me, which is very exciting. We'll do the whole unboxing. I might do the macaroni and the unboxing at the same time because it's supposed to only take 2 weeks, and I applied for it a week ago. So watch this space. That could be a good idea. Scott said, "Got to acknowledge the sheriff in town, Tom." Of course, we could not do this without Tom. Manuel says, "Yes, made it again. We love you, Manuel. Thank you for joining." Veronica, we missed you too. Alicia says, "I'm down for the hybrid SPF." We have a lot of other products that are in formulation that are probably going to come before it. SPFs are really difficult to formulate. Of course, then you've got to do the testing afterwards. And if the testing doesn't show what you want it to show, you then have to go back, reformulate to then retest. It can be a little bit of an involved process. It's a work in progress. Let's put it that way. Let's have a look and see. Cassie says, I have Solo Wave. That's a great for travel as well. We love that. Makeup Boy, great to see you, my love. Great to see you. Solvig says, moving the clock tonight, springing forward. I always like that saying, yeah. But if you can never remember which way you spring it forward, clocks go forward. Good idea. Suzanne says, we need more Tom. We all need more Tom. Last days, great to see you, my love. Stephanie says, happy Saturday. It's actually 11 a.m. West Coast time. It is because the clocks went back in most of the states, and the clocks went forward in most of the states, and they haven't gone forward in the UK. We'll be back to normal, Stephanie, next week. We'll all be back to normal for about 5 months. We'll all be on the same like time difference. Then it'll all change again. So it's just a smile says, hey everyone, does anyone happen to know the substitute for the Face Theory Okiweki eye cream? Again, Face Theory, I hate their prices. I hate the fact that they've really increased the prices and are really just price gouging at this point. That's not okay. But some of their formulations are genuinely like unrivaled. The Okiweki eye cream, really can't find an alternative to that. I can't find a really good alternative to the Exaglow. Those are the two products from them that I still think are absolutely worth the money. But I will keep looking. I promise. I will keep looking. Hilpree, great to see you, my love. Sending you lots and lots of love. Lauren says, hi, Rob. I'm trying to decide between the Revolution Skin Miracle Eye Cream. Love it. And the Incalis Caffeine Eye Cream. Kind of love it. Which would you suggest? Oh, the Miracle Eye Cream all the way. The Revolution Skin one is cheaper. It's more effective, and it looks bougier on the vanity. What more do you like? It says, looking for something with caffeine for puffiness. I personally would go, yeah, I think the Revolution Skin one does really good results when it comes to puffiness and inflammation. It's worked really, really well for me anyway. That would be my recommendation. Francis, great to see you, my love. Great to see you. Jan says, hi, I'm in a car, so I can't type/read chat or I'll puke. And don't do that, Jan. Don't do that, Jan. That is difficult when you want, no, I can't do that either. I can't do that. So, just listen. Don't look, don't type, don't read. Just listen, Jan. We know you're here and we love you. Sweet Tea said, Rob, congrats on the milestone. Where's my macaroni? Don't worry, Sweet Tea, it's coming. But apparently now I have to do it in a pudding hat. I'm going to film it and it will go on the Facebook group. I promise. I'm a man of my word. You will see it. But apparently now I'm doing it in the pudding hat. Watch this space. Anyway, I'm going to take a big sip of my tea. If you haven't already, if you could minimize the chat, hop over to that like button, give it a gentle caress, and then when you come back, it'll take you back to where you were in the chat so you never miss out on anything. I'm going to take a big sip of this tea, and then we'll be right back. So good. Solvej says, any feedback about the ordinary multi-peptide eye serum? Yes, it works, but it's a bit greasy and it's overpriced. So if you like a very greasy texture to an eye cream, you'll like it. It does work. I will give it to them. It definitely works. But it's overpriced for what it is. That would be my succinct feedback. I hope I'm not a bit too shady on them. But if anyone else has experience with it, let us know. I'd love to hear it. EW says, I know retinal is supposed to be the least irritating. If I've never used any retinoid, can I just start with it or do you need to work up? No, start with it. I actually think retinal is a great place to start. I would go for a 0.5 5, 0.05. I always get the numbers wrong, but basically the 5 version. So like the Geek and Gorgeous A Game 5, great place to start, then build up to a higher strength. Start with low strength, work your way up. But yeah, I think it's a great beginner retinoid because you're going to get less risk of any irritation. So Suzanne says, Rob, what did you think about Robert Welsh jumping on the Cicaplast train a little too late? I got giggles. Oh yeah, so I've seen quite a few people do La Roche-Posay Cicaplast Balm videos. They're doing a lot of sponsorship. I don't know if that one was sponsored or not, to be honest, but they are doing a lot of sponsorship at the moment. They've realised, basically, La Roche-Posay have realised that their new reformulation has tanked. People are not loving it, and so they're doing a lot of sponsored content to kind of get the hype going again with it. I kind of think don't mess with success. If you've got a product that people love and use, why mess with it? I don't know if that video was sponsored. I don't think it was, but anyway, that's why you're seeing a lot about it, and I think a lot of people are just on that hype too late. It is not a good product compared to its original formulation. I think the new version is okay, but it's quite dead matte. It's quite chalky. It's not great. It's not great. The original was the best, and that's coming from someone that always hated how greasy it was. It did work. I didn't like the texture, but it definitely worked. So yeah, they're late on that bandwagon. The whole world has moved on. Well, I have at least. Last day says, Rob, could you please do an all-in-one video? Tell us what ingredients can't be combined, how to incorporate as many actives at once. This is a really difficult video to film. I've tried it in the past. Not successful because there's so many different things that can and can't go with everything, and obviously you want to give a lot of detail around it so people can make up their own call and make their own details, and it's really difficult to do because it's just really difficult to do. I will try, but there's so many different ingredients and lots of different things that can and can't be used with them. It gets very confusing, and it's very difficult to put in it's very difficult to put in it's just very difficult to put in one video. Hope that makes sense. But I will try. I will try for you last days. I promise. Alicia says, my birthday was last Thursday. Happy birthday, my love. I hope all is amazing with you. Sunny says, Rob, what are the cheapy drugstore sunscreens you like now? I want to gift everyone in the family with sunscreens. Oh, that's a great gift. Love that. What would my favourite drugstore, like truly drugstore sunscreen, is from this little indie brand called Mad About Skin. Really affordable, fabulous little sunscreen. No, I'm joking. My favourite, so cheap it hurts kind of sunscreen is the Garnier Hydro 24 Protect one. It is so good, feels great. You get 200 mils for £4.99 or £5. That's what I bought. It might have gone up slightly, but there or thereabouts. So cheap. You can use it on the body, use it on the face, and it lays really well under makeup. Definitely would be the product that I recommend. That's like if I went to the drugstore and wanted to buy a sunscreen, that would be the only one that I bought because it is that good, like genuinely that good. Absolutely love it. Definitely would recommend it to everyone out there. And I love the idea of gifting sunscreen. Such a good choice. Alicia said, didn't know about the sale on the 50%. I'm going to do a newsletter now, just to give everyone the last chance to buy a discount if they want. But yeah, for the month of March, if you want to buy the serum, use the code AGELESS and you get 15% off. So Solvay says, when I dance they could call me Macarena and the boys second. That is true. Lyrically it was a superb song. Nina says, kisses from Strasbourg. Send you lots of love to France, Nina. Lots and lots of love. Angie says, love your videos. Thank you. We love you. Last day says, hey, congrats on 100k. Thank you so much. I love a good celebration, and it's even nice if it's about you. Though actually, the big celebration after this is Eurovision, which is coming around in May, and the UK is hosting. I cannot tell you how excited I am about that. It's going to be amazing, literally amazing. Suzanne says, if anyone deserved 100k, it's you. Thank you, Suzanne. Thank you. That does genuinely mean a lot. You lot are going to make me all tear up. Stop being nice. You'll get me all gushy. Nina says, did you try the 10% vitamin C powder from Grancia when you were in France? I didn't. I tried so many French pharmacy stuff. I tried so many, but I didn't try that. I'm going to look it up though, Nina, because I'm always in the market for something new, a little bit different. It's all good. Veronica still says, still no Mad About Skin cleanser available. Right, so we want a cleanser update. I'll give you a cleanser update. So, the cleanser has been working its way over to me, and I don't want to put it in stock until I physically have it in my hand because I don't want to have to keep anyone waiting. So I'd rather people wait for it to become in stock than we put it on sale and say you'll have to wait for it to ship. Nobody wants that. So the cleanser has been winging its way over to me. It cleared customs and it's taking forever. It's currently sat in a depot outside Milton Keynes. So if anyone wants the cleanser, pop to Milton Keynes, which is a place with an awful lot of roundabouts in the UK. I actually quite like the people are really nice there. But it's got a lot of roundabouts. Go to Milton Keynes, it's in a warehouse, and help yourself. It should be with me. I was hoping today. I'm guessing Monday now, and as soon as it's in my possession, it will be back on sale. I'll do the newsletter to let you guys know that it's back on sale, and it's all there, promise. Danny, I love that Danny's actually typing out the Macarena in Spanish, which I'm not even sure what that song even means. I'm assuming it's, I don't know, judging by the video, it's some guy pursuing a female that he's particularly interested in. That's the vibe I'm getting for the video. I actually don't know what it's about. That's just a lucky guess, as my Spanish is not up to that. Cynthia says, hi Rob, how are you? I'm wonderful, thank you. How are you? Congratulations on 100k, thank you. I received my Mad About Skin order this week. I love the note about your sunscreen. Is it the real glazed donut skin thing? It's just amazing. Thank you. I'm glad. I think it does give you a little good skin day, which is why I use it. It just gives me that little skin day, a good skin day, and it's giving glazed donut vibes without greasy. That's what I was going for. So thank you, and I'm so glad that you enjoy it and you love it. Thank you so much for all your support. Love you. Last day says, one last question. You ask as many questions as you want, my love. That is what I'm here for. How does the Retinal potency and beauty of Joseon Eye Retinal compare to Medicate Crystal Retinal and Geek and Gorgeous Retinal? I'd be using Tret, but not around my eyes. So the beauty of Joseon Eye Retinal is the equivalent of the Medicate Crystal Retinal 3. It's a low strength one. Doesn't mean it's not good. It's a good option if you're looking for a low strength Retinal, but it's the equivalent of like a lower strength Medicate or the Geek and Gorgeous A Game 5. So if you want to go for a higher strength Retinal, I would go for the Geek and Gorgeous A Game 10 or the Medicate Crystal Retinal 10. Both of those will be roughly double the potency of the Beauty of Joseon one. Hopefully that makes sense. Let's see. Sugar says, hi Rob, congratulations, thank you. Where's the party hat and decorations? I'm under the weather, but who cares, it's a party. It is a party. I don't have a party hat, and I don't have decorations, and I'm also under the weather, but we're working with what we've got here, and I wouldn't have missed this for the world. I would never miss 2 on the trot. I might be like feeling hotter than the sun, and all that stuff, but we're working through it. We're giving those vibes. Irene, great to see you, my love. Thank you so much for joining, and I hope all was amazing with you. Nancy said, I watched your video on the Q&A as lake acid, but I can't find it in the US. Do you know where it's available? Yeah, there's some links in that. There's some links in that video. If you go into the description box of that video, there's some links, and one of them is for the US. I think. Let me just find out. Let me just find it out. It's here somewhere. Where did I find it? It is available at Feel Unique US, which is a US-based website. Let me just pop the link in the chat for you. If you're in the US and you want to get the Q&A skin azelaic acid, which is one of my favorites, then the US, it's on Feel Unique. I put that in the chat if you did want to get your hands on it. It's really good. It's such a good product. Absolutely love it. So I hope that helps. Amra says, have you ever used Fliraja products? If yes, any feedback? I haven't. I've seen them. I'm aware of them. Haven't used them, but I have heard quite good things about them, so I might put it on the list of things to try. Does anyone else use them? Recommend anything good? Amy says, we all need to pinch Rob so he knows it's true. I'm not having 100,000 people come over and pinch me, Amy. What do you think I am? I've been bruised for years. But feel free. Amy, you can pop over and give me a good pinch to prove it's true. That I would quite happy. I'll put the kettle on, love. Pop over. Hell says, just joined, better late than never. Just want to say I absolutely love your sunscreen. Yay! Hells. Fashionably late, darling. Fashionably late. And I'm sending you so much love all the way to Cyprus. Anna Katie says, happy Saturday, Rob. Happy Saturday, my love. Congrats on 100k. Thank you. What's your favourite cleansing oil? Enjoying today's live with the Betty's Hot Cross Bun. I've just put in a Betty's order. I got their Easter catalogue. Oh, they know how to market to me. They know. Betty's, for those of you who don't know, is my favourite tea shop here in the UK. They know how to market to me. They sent me this beautiful brochure with all these beautiful Easter things in it. And I ordered. I was like, I'll just get 1 or 2 things. Anyway, by the time I checked out, it was like £65. I was like, I don't need all this stuff, but it's ordered now, so it's coming. So Betty's Hot Cross Bun is an amazing treat. Enjoy. Favorite cleansing oil. If you like a bit of fragrance in a cleansing oil, which I personally do, I would go for the Numbuzzin one. That's a really nice brand. A really nice, very light scented cleansing oil. If you want fragrance free, I would actually recommend a cleansing balm, which is the Mighty one from Geek and Gorgeous. That's new. It only launched about a month ago. So good. I've got through like half a pot of it already. It is so luxurious. Feels great on the skin. Elle said, hi, I started using CeraVe SA cleanser. I think I'm purging because it gave me a ton of melia and black and white heads. Is that normal? Sherpa said, that's not normal. I would stop. Sounds like it's not getting on well with you. Purging, yeah, maybe a few whiteheads brought to the surface. That's normal with a salicylic acid product. You shouldn't be getting more blackheads and white. I think that's probably just it reacting with you. Maybe try something else. Maybe try a standard cleanser and add a salicylic acid toner in alongside it. You might get the results. That's what I'd recommend. Jan, great to see you, my love. Sending you lots and lots of love. Yellowvet says, my first live stream with you. Yay, welcome, my love, welcome. Thank you for leading me to Juralime Matrixel. It has changed my 45-year-old face. I bet you look stunning, my love. And it is still a wonderful combination. Little Matrixel, little Azuraline, all together, beautiful anti-aging duo. So I'm so glad it's working for you. Annika says, Rob, I'm running out of the Synoxin, but it's suddenly sold out everywhere here. I know, it's sold out all over the place. I don't know why. I tried to start, let me get my words out. I tried to stock up, couldn't, sold out. Sold out in Boots, it's sold out everywhere. So I did reach out to Indeed Labs and said, any chance, you can tell me what's happening? It's not been discontinued. That was my fear. No, they said we've just had a run on it. Their sales shot up and they were just running a little bit low, but they're increasing production. So hopefully it'll be back in stores imminently because I love that stuff so much. So when he says, so Rob, I was just in Trader Joe's. I love a good Trader Joe's moment, and they only had spray sunscreens. I passed, but now I'm thinking of getting. What do you think of spray sunscreens? So spray sunscreens are fine. I think you should choose a sunscreen that matches your lifestyle, your skin, what you're getting from them. So if I was chasing a kid around the beach trying to get them some good SPF coverage, that's when I think spray sunscreen comes into its own because it's easy to just spray and go. I think because of the way it applies, it doesn't always disperse evenly, so you can get a little patchy coverage, which is why I personally don't reach for spray sunscreens on the face day to day. But on the beach, when you just want to sort of go, it's great. A couple of drawbacks to spray sunscreen. You never just spray yourself. You sat around the pool, you've got your pina colada on the go, Club Tropicana's playing on the radio, and you think, better respray. So you spray it, and actually 90% of it goes on the poor woman that's on the sun lounger behind you that just gets, a gob full of Nivea and is choking. That's the thing I don't like. In a breeze, it's a nightmare. So I think spray sunscreens have their limitations. But if you want a quick application, either on yourself, on a kid, somewhere you just want it done, I think spray sunscreens will work. My recommendation, if you were to use a spray sunscreen, spray it and then rub it in. That gives you the best coverage. That would be my recommendation. But yeah, some spray sunscreens are really, really good. So let's see. Al says, what do you think of Q&A vitamin C serum? Love it. I don't use it all the time because I actually have some other ones that I just tend to use. No particular reason, I just use all the time. But I do really, really like their vitamin C serum. I love all the QC. They have a really nice neck cream. Q&A Skin have a really nice neck cream that I've been using. It's definitely hydrated. It's definitely minimized irritation that I'm particularly prone to on my neck. It says it's going to firm the neck. Jury's out on that, but it's actually a really nice moisturizer for sure. Let's see. Well, I'm lost where I am in the chat. Just trying to find that again. Oh, and Sweet Tea, I missed your comment. I'm so sorry. So I can't. I missed your comment. So I'm sending you so much love, as I know Suzanne and everyone else is. Sweet Tea, love you, and I'm sorry I missed your comment. I don't know how I managed to miss that. YouTube doesn't always make it easy to follow these comments. I prefer the old way of doing it now. So let's see. Suzanne says, I get so excited for adult stuff like vacuums, drying racks. What a time to be alive. It is, Suzanne. It really is. Catherine says, retinol oil, smiley face. I cannot wait. Cannot wait. Annika says, Rob, there is a Polish brand, Skintra, that has some interesting and great products. Maybe you want to check them out. I probably do. I've never heard of them. But I do definitely want to check them out. So as you guys know that watch these before, I always rewatch these live streams afterwards and make a note of everything I promised to do and all the brands I said I'll try. I will give them a check. I will check those out because they do sound like, they sound like a good brand to me. And I love a bit of innovation. Love something a bit different, something a bit new. Always chasing something new and innovative. So I will definitely give that a try. Kathleen, just sending you lots of love to Canada. Manuel says, yes, Rob, the Dr. Diffine retinol cream is quite nice. Also, the brand Cicinic. Why are all these brands so hard to pronounce? Cicinic has one very similar. I will check both of them out, though I will need to check the spelling because I can never pronounce these things, so I'll write that down. So Krista says, my husband is currently bailing out of the basement because our washing machine has leaked everywhere. But I can't say I'm excited about having to get a new washing machine. Some people get more excited than others about these white goods. ADY says, I'm really struggling with dark under eyes. I've tried so many products like Neod, Desi. We've tried Peter Thomas Roth's vitamin C powder. As the last result, might try Dr. V Dark Circle, but it's expensive. It is quite expensive, but I have heard really good things about that. Dark circles are difficult to shift. Often they're hereditary. They can be lifestyle induced, so it can be really difficult. But the Dr. V one, I have heard really good things about. I don't like the price. I will say that. I don't like the price. Now, my dog, my puppy, is begging to come in, so I'm just going to let him in. Come on in, you idiot. Do you want to say hello to everybody? You want to say hello? Okay. Say hello. Yes, don't lick me. Yes. For everyone that doesn't know, this is my puppy, Lorne, who is supposed to be a miniature dachshund, but he's the world's biggest miniature dachshund, aren't you? You are the world's biggest miniature dachshund. Yes, I know. So say hello to everybody. Yeah, say hello to everybody. So I would say Lorne has just whispered in my ear. He says, if you haven't liked already, this makes him sad. So if you're watching the video and you haven't gently pressed that like button, you're making this very cute puppy sad. And we wouldn't want that, would we, Lorne? No. So he says, make sure you do that before we carry on. Just give him a little look of your face. Yeah, there you go. Are we done? Are we done? Are you happy? Okay. We're going to get no peace now that I've let him in. I feel that this might be a mistake. Let's see. Catherine says, Rob, what is your favourite tea for under the weather? English tea is an art form. So I always go. I stick for the same. I like Betty's tea. It's my favourite brand, and the tea is somehow just so much better. I also do like this is bougie. This is bougie. For when I'm feeling a bit meh and need a pick me up, what's it called? I have a tin of Fortnum and Mason Christmas tea. And it was ridiculously expensive for tea, like ridiculous, but it tastes cinnamon, it tastes clovey, it tastes warming. I love that Fortnum and Mason Christmas tea. I think they only sell it at Christmas time, so I stock up, and it's a great Christmas present that people, like family, always buy me, and I always love it, always love it. See, SM says, opinion on A313, not a fan. People love it, but it's got my least favourite form of retinol in it. It's a retinol palmitate. It doesn't look like it's going to give you any results. So when I put it on, I didn't like the smell. But everyone that uses it says it works really, really well. So in theory, it shouldn't do anything, but people say it works wonders. So I'm going to just say, if it works for you, use it. I think there are some cheaper and better alternatives out there, personally. But people seem to love it, so maybe that's just me. Lady Sphenoid, I hope I pronounced that right, says, hello, Rob. Happy Saturday. Sending you lots and lots of love. I'm in the States. Love you. I love you too. So I'm ordering your Mad About Skin serum. I'm wondering how long does it last? Should I store it in the fridge? So you can absolutely store it in the fridge if you'd like. It'll be cooling, but you don't need to store it in the fridge. So it's stable at room temperature, so you don't need to store it in the fridge. But you could if you like your serums a little cooling, particularly in the summer. Not a bad idea. How long does it last? Well, it depends on your skin type. If you've got a very dryness prone skin type, you're going to want to use like 3 drops of it to a couple of pumps, 3 drops to really get the benefits you want. If you've got an oilier skin type, I would use less because that will spread better. Whatever you do apply it onto damp skin. Put a little toner on first, or just spritz of water. Splash of water is fine. If you apply it onto damp skin, it's going to smooth on seamlessly. You'll use less, it'll last longer, and it'll absorb better. So always on damp skin. And I would say that if for the average person, because it's 50ml, which means it's almost double like the ordinary serums, as an example, which are 30ml, because it's 50ml, I would say it's probably going to last you a couple of months, 2 months. Depends how often you use it, because you can use it twice a day. Some people use it once a day. So it's very situational, but you get a lot of product, and a little goes such a long way. So hope that answers your question. Cynthia says, there's a Facebook group. What I do to be part of it? I'm sure. Tom's left the link. Oh, he's already. I knew Tom would be like 20 steps ahead. All good. Lady Spagnoid says, I also echoed the question about Q&A as a lake acid in the States. I can't find it. I did leave the link, so hopefully, hopefully that works. If that link isn't working or it's out of stock, let me know, and I will quite happily find another link for you guys. I'll do my research. I'll find the link. But I definitely recommend it. It's so good. It's just a nice mid-strength effective vitamin C. Vitamin C azelaic acid. Lady Man Lover. Can we just talk about that name, which, by the way, I love? So, do you have any recommendations for deep under eye contour correcting? I always think the things for the under eye that work really, really well is a gentle retinol, and I would also recommend a peptide serum. Those two things used consistently will really help with the contour. It's not going to change things overnight. The under eye area is very difficult to treat, but it will help. Definitely help. Amy says, Rob, now that you're 100k, when is the merch coming out? I'd love a t-shirt that says so good. Like a good cup of tea. So good. I've had quite a few. I tell you what, when you hit 100,000 subscribers, suddenly brands want to know. It's really weird. So lots more brands reach out since hitting 100k than they did before, even though it's just a number. But anyway, and one of them was a merch company that was like, oh, we'd like to work with you and designing this. What are your thoughts? So very early stages, but I always said that I wanted to do it, not to profit off it, but to give to charity. So I'd love to do 100% charity merch line. And I would be fully on board with that. So yeah, watch this space. Amy. I'll keep you posted. Last day says, thanks for answering, Rob. I understand the difficulties of making such a video. It was a pleasure. Thanks for asking your question. You ask as many questions as you like. Nevi says, can you recommend a complete oily acne skincare routine, please? I did a video on that. I did a video on my acne-prone anti-aging skincare routine. Definitely want to check out. I'll try and find the link and leave it in the description box for you. Suzanne says, lol, shameless, Rob, but your SPF truly is a winner chicken dinner. Oh, absolutely. It's one of the, second to none. No, I'm joking. There are many amazing sunscreens out there, and the fact that people compare mine to, the Beauty of Joseon one makes me so happy, because these are my holy grails, and the fact that I could be, my product will be held in a similar company or used in the same sentence makes me so happy. Catherine says, Match Baby's roll. My birthday is tomorrow. Bias, yes. Catherine, happy birthday for tomorrow. I hope you have an absolutely amazing day. Adonis's girl says, hey there, I'm a little late as to the party today, Dan. Nope, better late than never. I'm fashionably late, my love. But love, even though you won't get me smooches still. Well, I love you too. How would you, in your AM routine, fit vitamin C, Cica, marine hyaluronic, and Synoxin 2? So, I would first cleanse the skin, or splash it with water. You've got... Not everyone cleanses in the morning, depends what you like. I would then apply my vitamin C. Leave it a couple of minutes to sink in and get to work. I then apply Cica straight after it, because that works really well with vitamin C. I then put the marine hyaluronics on, and then the Synoxin 2 over the top. That is basically how you've typed that out in that comment, is how I would layer it. Perfect. Literally perfect. Sweet Tea says, Amy, Daxon with the word, so spoiled. You are, aren't you? You are. Now we're just cuddling. Great. He says cuddling, I say getting in the way. Yep. Yes, I know. So Flower Power says, hi Rob, happy to be here. Congrats on our milestone. Thank you, my love, and welcome. Thank you so much for joining. So Swinny says, my brother says he won't use sunscreen because he just ducks the sun when he's outside. What can you say to that? You can't. Not everybody will. Not everybody will. But I think, slowly but surely, I think people have been won round by the more lightweight sunscreens that exist. A lot of people hated sunscreens and the texture so much that actually you only did wear them when you were on holiday because it was horrible. Now, you could just use it like a moisturiser and you wouldn't even know. That's how I try to win people round. Suzanne says, cleanser! Can't wait to get my next bottle. I can't wait for it to be in stock. Honestly, cannot wait. It's going to be amazing. And watch out for the newsletter because there might be a few bits going on in there. I'm not going to ruin it or say too much more, but there'll be excitement with the cleanse lot, and I can't wait. Hell says, I'd love to see a video on products that work behind the scenes. If you don't see visible results, I tend to stop using it. I agree. I'm someone that is very much motivated by the visible results, so I could do that for you, Hells. I can do that. Jan says, okay, car moving again. Got the bath back. Jan, you are a man of class and sophistication. Out of the window. Oh, wait, sorry, you said out of the window. Carla says, congrats on your milestone. Wish you all the best. Thank you, Carla. Love you. Akash says, your favourite sunscreen? Well, I am biased because I created my own, and that's the one that I genuinely use every single day. But if I couldn't choose my own sunscreen, what would I use instead? I would probably use the Skin 1004 Hyalucica one. That is my absolute favourite from anywhere that isn't my brand. Yeah. Oh, Danny says, I love the Macarena. It's basically telling a girl to have fun and to give the body the good things. Oh, sure, Danny, sure. Love a little Spanish translation there. Yeah, I have no words. I have no words. Let's see. Where did we get to? Last day says Rob will be a professional auctioneer eventually, given how quick he needs to speak during these live streams. If I ever have a chance of need a chance to get to the bottom of these comments, I have to speak quickly. And I get to the end of it and like get in the bath afterwards and like, I can never speak again. Last day says, thanks Rob, your answer about the eye retinol made absolute sense and confirmed my suspicion that Beauty of Joseon retinol is the lowest strength of the other brands. It is. Now, low strength isn't always bad. Some people can't tolerate a higher strength, so it's nice that the market offers a lower strength option. For me, I would go for a higher strength because I don't get a lot of irritation and I get maximum results. That's my take, but sometimes there is a place for a low strength retinol. It's just not in my skincare routine. So Alicia says, so I loved the Beauty of Joseon sunscreen. I bought it after the Mad About Skin SPF, and gosh, it felt horrible on my skin. Like what my skin loved, but I guess it's no more. Now it's Mad About Skin or nothing. Thank you, Alicia. And that, do you know what genuinely makes me so happy? Because that I wanted to model the new Mad About Skin sunscreen on the Beauty of Joseon one. I thought if I could get even close to that, I would be happy. And the fact that people say it's better is honestly like dreams made. Amy said I just got invited to pop over to Rob's for tea and give him a good old pinch. Amy love, I'm waiting, the kettle's on. Henrik says, hi Rob, started with Tret 0.015 from Dematica. That's a good strength to start with. And what's your routine applying it with sandwich? Would hydration station, Tret and Happy Barrier work? In fact, all yes. So Geek and Gorgeous, Hydration Station and Happier Barrier are the two different moisturizers. I think you could use both. Not a problem. If you wanted to just buy one, I would get the Happy Barrier one and use that for both sides of the sandwich. But yeah, that would work really, really well. You've already been using, from what you say in your comment, the Paula's Choice 1% in the A-Game 10. So your skin should be used to it. You shouldn't actually, at that low strength Tret, you shouldn't have too much irritation. It should, fingers crossed, be plain sailing. But the sandwich method is definitely what I'd recommend. And as well, when you increase your rate of Tret, which maybe you will or won't, when you increase, getting into the habit of the sandwich method will stand you in good stead, I promise. Ina says, love your videos. Thank you. What are your thoughts on combining products with different pH in the same routine? I'm fine. I don't stress about pH. There was a time that I used to stress a lot about pH. Where is that dog? I don't know what he's doing. There was a time I used to stress a lot about pH, and then I realized the more I read about it, the less important it actually is. You know, get your cleanser right. Go for a lower pH cleanser if you can, because that sets your routine up for success. Go for a low pH vitamin C if you're using a pure form of ascorbic or L-ascorbic acid. Everything else, it really doesn't matter. Harper's Knitted says Target has Synoxin available. That's good. If you're in the States, you need your Synoxin, go to Target. Definitely. Jan says, just finished my first bottle of Mad About Skin sunscreen and I absolutely love it. I have other ones open, but I cannot help but reach for yours. Thank you, Jan. Thank you. We love you. It's just all the others are going on my neck and chest, where they belong. I love. Thank you so much, my love. So last day says, is that a cat perch on your right? It is, but I can't. What I can't do is actually tilt this, because also perching on the humongous cat tree is my ironing pile, which I do need to iron through. And there is no way I'm showing you the mess that is my ironing pile. So yes, it's part cat tree, part ironing pile storage facility. It's really tall because my cat, Leo, loves to be high. Like, he likes to touch the ceiling. So it's so high. And when he climbs up there, it kind of wobbles, but he doesn't care. Jan says, what strength will the retinol oil be? It'll be the equivalent of the Geek and Gorgeous A-Game 5, but it will also have some other vitamin A derivatives in it to complement that. So I would say if you take it all together, though it's not a like-for-like translation, the equivalent of like a 0.85, 0.9. So getting then closer to the A-Game 10. The reason I wanted to do that is I wanted to create something that was a little bit different. So you've got the oil, and it's in an oat extract, oat oil, which is going to be so anti-inflammatory, so hydrating and soothing on the skin. Great to use alongside retinoids. But it's also got some different vitamin A derivatives alongside that really good concentration of retinol, which means that you're just going to be getting the benefits of all of it. It's something different. There isn't anything like it on the market, which is why I'm so proud of it. I could have just created, you know, an equivalent of the Geek and Gorgeous A-Game 10 in an oil form, but people are like, really, why? It's just copying. Want something a little bit different. Last Days says, show us your cat, please. He is upstairs and he's not coming down. He's had his dinner. He's not interested. My cat Marcel just chills. He just chills. Neither of them made an appearance recently. I will make sure for next week's live stream that there will be cat. I will pay the cat tax, I promise. Sashal Menchen, I hope I pronounced that right, says, can anyone tell me if the Mad About Skin products are vegan and cruelty free? So they are all cruelty free. I worked with the lab that specifically is cruelty free, so which is really, really important to me. I shop exclusively cruelty free for my skincare routine. It mattered to me that the products were cruelty free, so they are. Some of the products are vegan, some are not. So if you go on the website, it's stated, and you'll be able to tell which are and aren't vegan. If you're looking for vegan products, yes, we have some that are available. I want to be fully transparent about which ones are and aren't, so you can see that online. But yes, they're entirely cruelty free. Lauren, you're getting a lot of love. He does get a lot. He's very cute. He is very cute. He gets a lot of love. Kathy said, I didn't know you rewatched the live streams for notes. Thank you for working hard for us. I do, because I promise so much in the live stream, and I can never remember what I've said, so I watch it back and then make notes. It used to be really cringe watching yourself back. It was like really cringe. But now I've kind of got used to it, and it's fine. I've got used to it, it's all good. Kat says, I love my Mad About Skin sunscreen. Thank you, Kat. We love you. Suzanne said, Rob knows our soft spot. Oh, I always get so much more likes when Lauren makes an appearance. He's just here for the likes. Annika says, Lauren is so adorable. Thank you. Danielle says, bakuchiol oil and rosehip. How do you include these in your skincare routine, AM or PM? First live with you. First of all, welcome to the first live. It's 50 years young with oily skin, very oily. Sunscreen that does not pale. 37, oil central. Be grateful for the oil, because I feel that we end up with fewer, like, as we age, I feel like the oily skin might hold us in good stead. That's what I've been telling myself for years. Bakuchiol oil, rosehip oil, always mix it in with your moisturizer at the end of your skincare routine on an evening. That's how I use it anyway. You can use it other ways, but I think mixing it in with your moisturizer will help it sink in, so it'll feel less oily, and will work better on your skin type, I think. And favorite sunscreen that doesn't pill, the two that I've already said, the Mad About Skin sunscreen doesn't pill, and I use it on my super oily skin, and it's absolutely fine. And the Skin 1004 Hyaluronic one, also great product for oily skin. Doesn't pill at all. So Sweet Tea says, Rob, the skin around my... I've lost where I'm in the chat. There we are, got it back. Rob, the skin around my nails is extremely dry and rough. Any tips? Thanks for all you do, by the way. Oh, I've got a great tip, Sweet Tea. I've got a great tip. New product that's just launched this week, and honestly, I am all over it. It's amazing. Is Ultrist, one of my favorite brands, cruelty free, so cheap, so ridiculously cheap. Ultrist do a 10% urea hand cream. It is amazing. If your hand's a bit dry, bit rough, bit chapped, get that. Get it in your life. You will love it. I can't even remember what I paid for it. I think it was like £6. So cheap. And that 10% urea will be a little exfoliating, a little hydrating, and it's got like packed full of glycerin and everything. And it doesn't feel greasy on the hands. Lather, Sweet Tea, you'll work it. It's a quick top tip though. One thing I would definitely recommend is, let me just get this dog. Lonnie, come on, lay here. He'll be chewing wires if I let him. Come here, good boy. So what I do recommend is, if you want to kind of kickstart your hand care routine, get your favourite moisturiser. Ideally that Ultrist one, but it's not available everywhere, I know. Get that in your life if you can. If you can't, get your favourite moisturiser. Put a really thick layer on it. It's Mad About Skin one. Just cheeky plug for that. No, any moisturiser. Favourite moisturiser, put it on your hands, put a thick layer on, and put a sock on each hand. You can obviously wear cotton gloves, but who has them? Put a sock on each hand, go to sleep. You'll wake up and the cotton sock will help everything absorb better. It'll also slightly heat it up, which will make it work better, and you will have the softest hands you've ever seen. Do it on the cheap. You can go out and you can buy some nice cotton gloves. If you want to be bougie, stick a sock on your hand. Done. So last day says, I hope you guys stay so accessible and down to earth. Oh, I hope so. I don't want to change. For all my sins, I want to stay the same. Amy says, Rob said doo-doo. I did not. Amy, that is a terrible lie. Janet says, have you ever tried the Augustinus Bader products? I did. I tried them when I went to the airport, and I went through the lounge and I thought, oh, it's free. Let's use the samples. They were nice, but no, not at that price. It's like the Dr. Barbara Sturm, Dr. BS. Nobody needs that. It's too expensive for what it is. Danny says, is there a premiere after the live? There isn't, Danny, and shall I tell you why? Because I was feeling so... on top of it, I was like, if I film a video, edit a video, and do all of that, I won't be able to do the live because it'll just zap me. I was like, let's do the live, but it will be back to normal service next week. We'll have the premiere afterwards. And they've got some new premiere music. YouTube has some new premiere music, so we've got a whole different array of hellish tunes to choose from. Kimberly says, hi everyone. So happy to be able to join the live and say hello. Thank you, Kimberly. Question for Tom and fellow Canadians. Has anyone tried Vivier products? Congrats on the 100k. Thank you. I'll leave that to the Canadians out there. Also, am I missing out? Because that sounds like a great skincare line. If I'm missing out, let me know and I will try it. Solvig says, oh, wait, Tom says, I haven't tried Vivier products. What products do you recommend? Yeah, let me know. I'm intrigued. Solvig says, I love your Mad About Skin sunscreen. Thank you. And my daughters love it too. Even better. We love a bit of family connection. Only downside is it stings my eyes. Any tips on how to avoid the stinging? So this is true. So it's formulated with ingredients designed not to sting the eyes. So it's designed to be sensitive eye friendly. However, and this is where I hate it when brands are so like sensitive eye friendly and then you're like, oh, well, it doesn't work for me. Different people have different sensitivities to different things. So it might just be that your eyes can't tolerate a particular ingredient in it. But someone with super sensitive eyes might be able to use it perfectly fine. It all comes down to our individual thing. So I would say if you've got very sensitive eyes, use it everywhere but the eyes. And then on the eyes, go for a mineral sunscreen. That can be a great way of just minimizing the risk of any sensitivity. That's what I tend to do if I have a particularly, like when I've got a lot of hay fever, chemical sunscreens don't really do well on my eyes. So I'll put mineral one round and then put chemical sunscreen all over. That's how I would work it out. Sugar says, we love the idea, Rob. One definitely has to say ding ding 10 out of 10. Like Daddy suggested, it would work so many circumstances. Thank you. We love you. Kimberly says, Tom, haven't tried any of them yet, but some mentioned them recently. I'm going to try them. I'm going to try this VA sunscreen, skincare. I'm going to give it a try. Kate says, greetings from Michigan. Congrats on 100k. You deserve it. Just wondering how 0.025 tretinoin compares to 0.1. My dermo prescribed me the 0.025. So, different. It's different. It's a different strength, obviously. Most people start at the 0.025 and they work their way up. Though my derm, when I spoke to her about tret, actually said she doesn't believe there's a whole lot of difference in terms of results between 0.05 and 0.01, basically. She says there's not a lot of difference, so she would always say stick at the mid strength, don't push it to the highest strength. That was her opinion, her professional opinion. Might differ, other prescribers might talk differently, but I think with tretinoin, start at the lowest strength and kind of work your way up. Last day says retinol body care. Yes, my favorite retinol oil by the chemistry brand has been discontinued. It's still in stock if you want to get your hands on it, but it's so good, so good. So I will look for some others. Yeah, good idea for a video. So Kirsty said, can I use tretinoin every night for no irritation? Yeah, it's designed to be used every night if your skin can tolerate it, but don't push it if it can't. But if it can, yeah, go for it. So as I said, my dearest friend bought me the A-game and decided not to use it as I instructed. Poor thing is listening now. Yes. Always on the careful side. Always on the careful side with retinoids. Always on the careful side. Can't stress that enough. Cannot stress that enough. Julie said, congratulations on 100k. Thank you. We love you. And said, thanks for being so positive. Well, there's enough going on in the world. I think we need to be extra positive to compensate. Should we put it that way? I love you so much. Lauren says, thank you for answering my question. It's a pleasure. That's what I'm here for. Suzanne said, Beauty of Joseon started prickling my skin during the cold season, but not the Mad About Skin one. Ding, ding, ding. Holy grail. Suzanne, you're on the Mad About Skin marketing board. New appointment. Janet says, have you ever thought about doing skincare reactions with videos from Vogue and Harper's Bazaar? I didn't because, you know what? I just don't like that style of video. No judgment to people that do them or that enjoy them. It's fine. It's all personal preference. I just don't like the judgmental nature of it. Even when people try not to be judgmental and just try to enjoy it and be educational, I always think it's quite judgmental because that person, even though they're a celebrity, celebrities are humans, you know, they put themselves out there in quite a vulnerable position. You're in front of the camera, you're in front of the mirror, you've got zero makeup on, you know, you're doing your skincare routine, you're putting it out there to the world, and then somebody is like, I'm going to critique it, I'm going to criticize you, I'm going to tell you what you're doing wrong, and I'm like, well, you don't know that person. You have no idea what their skin type is, what their budget is. You don't know what their preferences are. We're just going to sit there and blindly criticize them. I just don't like it. I think it's quite tacky and unnecessary, in my view. But there's no shade to people that do them, and people love them. Those sort of videos do amazingly well. And I could have got hundreds of thousands of views if I'd have done them. It just, to me, didn't feel right. And they've kind of died off a little bit now, and I'm glad for it, because I think we should be uplifting, not, you know, criticizing. And I know lots of it wasn't criticizing in the truest sense. It was critiquing. But I always think if you haven't asked for that critique, should we be delivering it? There you go. That was a long rant to say, no, I won't be. But what do you guys think? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know. Lady Sven always says, any thoughts on the Costa Baja Peptide Complex Facial Serum? I love it. So many great peptides in it. It's a Matrix Lazura line. It is great. So I would say I personally prefer the Sonoxin. I prefer the Sonoxin because I feel it's smoother on the skin. It applies really well. I love it. But I also think that the Costa Baja Peptide Complex is a really close second. So, so good. See, AG says, any updated thoughts on Pillow Talk Derm, Rob? And congrats, thank you. I really like that line. I really like that line. I don't see people talking about it anymore, and I don't see like new products or anything from them. That's no shade. Products take a lot of time to develop well, but I haven't really heard much from them. I really liked it. I didn't care for the moisturizer. I think that moisturizer was the one product I would probably miss out of the whole line. That was doing nothing for me. But I really enjoyed the serum. I thought it was a great way of getting some kojic acid in your life. I thought that was really, really good. Really enjoyed the other product that they had. What was the other product? I can't remember now. Oh, the glycolic acid, really strong. So I did use it like twice, like twice a month. I won't use it anymore. But yeah, it's really good. I think they're really good, and the packaging is to die for. The packaging is gorgeous. The price point's a little bit up there, but you know what? It's packaged well, and it is innovative. So yeah, moisturizer I'd probably give a pass to, but the other two products are really, really good. Like, really good. Sugar says, how often would you use lactic acid? A couple of times a week, I think, is enough. I think we all over-exfoliated before. A couple of times a week, more than enough. Sweetie says, Rob, it's not just that Lorne is cute, it's that you and him together are adorable. Thank you, Sweetie. Did you hear that, Lorne? We're adorable. He says he knows. Jan says, mad about skin sunscreen saved my forehead the other day. Boss made me stand in scorching sun, and Rob's sunscreen is the only reason I didn't turn into a lobster. Yes. Suck it to that boss. Suck it to him and tell him, actually, you refuse to stand outside if he doesn't pay for your mad about skin sunscreen. I think that's a fair trade-off. And I think, Jan, you'd still look super cute as a lobster. I promise. Sugarless says, don't change Rob. We love your down-to-earth personality. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, that's very, very sweet. Thank you. Alicia says, okay, we love the SPF, but can we talk about how lovely the antioxidant cream is? No need for moisturizer when used with the Mad About Skin and sunscreen. Thank you. Yeah, I think I've done myself out of sales, because actually, if you combine the antioxidant cream and the sunscreen together, which is what I always recommend for like maximum protection, it's hydrating enough, like nobody needs a moisturizer. So where am I going to get a moisturizer sale from? I've done myself out of it, no. But I'm all about like streamlining. If you want to streamline and get your antioxidant fix and your moisturizer in one, that's kind of why I created that antioxidant cream rather than a serum, to get the hydration. So I'm so glad it's working for you. Danny says, Rob, I didn't ask to pressure you, just wanted to know if the switch will be ready when I'm done. Oh no, I know, Danny. No, I know. And I didn't feel, I used to feel so pressured when I started this like 3 years ago. I know. I used to feel so pressured to churn out a video every single day, and it had to be on. And I still do create videos almost every single day, but I know if I miss an upload because something's going on, or I want to put some extra research into a video so it takes a little longer to come up with, that's okay, and people are okay with it. And that was like the turning point for me when I realized, and it started to be fun again, instead of it being like a job every day, churn it out like that. Now it's like I look forward to filming again. It's complete like turnaround, and I love it. And I know you guys, I chill with everything, and it makes me so happy. And yeah, that was a real lesson for me. Quality over quantity, and I still want to produce daily videos because that's what I enjoy doing. I love filming. I know you guys like it, but to miss one, to put some extra research into another video, I know you guys will be fine with it, and that makes it so liberating, and it's amazing. And that's why I love you so much. Catherine says, what was that uric acid hand cream name again? It's called the Ultrist. Let me see if I can find a link to it. I'm not sure if I can find a link to it. Me multitasking is never a success. I try, but it's never successful. But it's really, really good. Let's see. No, can't find it. I will find it. I'll put a link in the comments section, Catherine. The Ultrist hand cream. It's really good. Like, so good. It's got 10% urea in there. It's got glycerin. It's got some calming and soothing ingredients. One of my absolute all-time favourites. Would totally recommend. And it's not greasy. So you can type on your keyboard without everything getting greasy. It's great. Lauren says, what was the oil cleanser you recommended? Numbuzzin. Numbuzin. Numbuzzin. Robin says, hi, congrats, I'm sorry I'm late. Robin, you're fashionably late and we love you for it. I took the Mad About Skin sunscreen to Mont Tremblant for March break and it was wonderful. Got a bit of a wind rash but no sunburn. I'm sorry about the wind rash, can't help you with that, but no sunburn. Tick in the box. We love you, and it sounds like you've had an amazing time. Absolutely amazing time. Last day says the final thank you for answering all of my questions. Thank you, and Tom, for all your hard work. No, thank you, and thank you for all your love and support. Solvig says, unless you're Gwyneth Paltrow, who showed up to a skincare video with full makeup and gave that amazing tip on using sunscreen as a highlighter. Oh gosh, do you remember that? That was like parallel universe. She was like, yeah, just put the sunscreen on the high points of the face, use it as a highlighter. Girl, really? Really? All that money and no sense. Viking Dragon says the lowest strength of retin A is pretty strong. Once you become sensitive, it's hard to go back to use it. Start with the lowest twice a week, few months. Agreed. Treat it with the respect it deserves. I agree. So Elle says, would you recommend the Q&A Sea Kelp Peptide Eye Gel? I love that one. It's called in the UK. It's called the Seaweed Eye Gel. So good, so good. Let's see. Louise says, hi hon, I'm so glad we have you there. Wait, let me try reading that out again. Hi hon, so glad we have you there with all the products, what's best as well, cost effective, so thank you, and thank you for watching. Is there a product you would love to use but it's out your price range? Yes, there's one serum I love called the Matthew Miller Verse serum. Matthew Miller Cosmetics are like, I think they do male skincare, which isn't my biggest thing, but I love this Verse. It's called Verse. Let me see if I can actually find a link to it. It is so good. This is let's see. There we are. I found a link. Okay, let me use this. So you can check it out. This serum, they sent me it. They sent me it in like PR and said, "What do you think?" Done. There's the link. They sent me this in PR and said, we'd love to know what you think. I loved it. Literally loved it. It was so good. So good. It's got some really great high pigmentation fighting ingredients, and I got great results with it. My skin was smooth. It was hydrated. It was amazing. It comes in a pump. It's everything about it was just ticking every box. And I loved it so much I went to repurchase it. Oh, no. It was like £70, which isn't, I mean, it is a lot, but it's not like La Mer prices, but it's a lot. But it was really good. And every time I see it, I'm tempted. I am very tempted. It's a bit out my price range, which is why I don't buy it. But I'm tempted, and it's really good. Cindy Tier says, Rob, how mad about skin antioxidant compared with the Paula's Choice one? It's got more antioxidants in it in terms of the concentration and the different antioxidants. So I think you're getting more antioxidant from it than the Paula's Choice one. But it's a little bit more lightweight, I'd say. It's less heavy on skin. The Paula's Choice one is just a little bit more hydrating. So it depends what you're looking for. I think that would be a fair comparison. So Robin says, have we talked about the new Ordinary release? What is the new Ordinary release? What was the new release? Let me know and I'll find out. Have the Ordinary released a new product? Have I missed it? Let me have a look. Now you've got me worried. Have I missed a new product from them? Let's see what they've got. Glucoside Foaming Cleanser is the latest one that they've got, I think. I like it. The Glucoside Foaming Cleanser is one of my favourites from them. Really good. Really good. Paula says, sending love and more love to you. Thank you, Paula. Congratulations on 101k. Stopping by to say hi. Coming from the garden for lunch. Video on hyperpigmentation. Appreciate it. Love you. We love you, Paula. Your garden, I bet, is looking gorgeous now we're coming into spring. And hopefully you have an amazing lunch. And thank you so much for your support, Paula. I remember you chatting to you way back at like 2,000 subscribers or something. And honestly, your support has meant so much over the years. Love you. Annika says, I have all your products and my family is using all of them every day, and one of my friends is so obsessed with your moisturizer, especially I've used. Thank you. Adela says, have you reviewed the Cure skincare line? No, it's on my list. It is definitely on my list. Let's see. Oh my gosh, I think we're almost at the end of the comments. How have I managed to do that? This is a world record. See where I still managed to lose where I'm in the chat. Oh no, I've lost where I'm in the chat. It's gone. Somehow YouTube have cut it off. I don't know where I am. So Amy says, I want to hear Rob read Jan's comment. Where's Jan's comment? Have I missed it? Where is it? Which comment? I've lost it. I can't find it. I'd happily read it out. Let me see if I can find it. I've lost where it is. Is it there? You guys are cute. Not as cute as Sazam, but still pretty cute. Jan, how dare you? How dare you? I'm sure I'm the cute scat. No. Suzanne is immeasurably cute. I can't even compete. So Tom says, Rob, there's a new product from The Ordinary. It's some product for hyperpigmentation. I forget what it's called. How have I missed this? I'm gonna have to find out what this new product is. Yes. So this is their new. They did reach out to me and said they didn't want to try it, and I never got back to them. Yes, this is their one for hyperpigmentation. I will be trying it when it comes out. I don't know when it actually launches. I didn't get back to them, and so I'm going to buy it with my own money. I'm going to try it with my own money, and we'll see. It might be good. It might be good. The new launches have been a bit hit and miss. The foaming cleanser, great. The new hyperpigmentation one, we'll see. We'll see better. We'll definitely try it, and there'll definitely be a review. So Suzanne says, poor Rob has to skip the fluffs. I think I've missed the fluffs. I'm just going to keep saying fluff. Would that help if I just keep mentioning fluff? Would that help? I think it would. I can't find the fluff comment. So I'm just going to say fluff a lot. Sugarless says, how have I managed to do that? Needs to be on a t-shirt. I always get lost at the best moment. Something happens. And YouTube, I lose where I am. Aperol Spritz says, well, now I fancy an Aperol Spritzer. Thanks for that. A new formulation that reduces the look of post-acne marks is about to launch from the OLAB. I hate this OLAB rubbish. Create a product, put it on sale. What is all this OLAB rubbish? Sign up to the exclusive first release. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that rubbish. The Ordinary, what we want is a product put on sale. Like, how hard can that be? Is it just me, or is this OLAB thing really missed the mark hard? I don't know anybody that looks forward to it. No one signs up to it. No one buys it. It's just really confusing. Move on. Launch the product. So I'm not signing up to that stupid OLAB thing. I'm gonna just buy it when it comes out properly, and then I'll do a review and let you guys know what I think. Robin says it's a 2% aloe and NAG serum. Oh, is it their aloe one? Oh, okay. I don't know. It's okay. That one's okay. I looked at the formulation of that one. It looks okay. I wouldn't say it's like going to be groundbreaking for post-acne hyperpigmentation. I wouldn't have thought. Sweet Tea says, Rob, I think you fake losing your place in the chat so you'd have to read out an automated. How dare you? I'd never do such a thing. I do sometimes censor the comments because I don't want to get caught in the YouTube like naughty list. So I sometimes censor them, but I'm quite good. Melinda says, hello from Galveston Bay, Texas. Hello, sending lots of love to Texas. So then she says, fluff. Heebie-jeebie says, hi, have you tried Ultra Sun sunscreens? I found out about them today, but I don't like the European sunscreens because they always end up greasy on me. Yes, that was my experience with Ultra Sun. It was really greasy. I heard good things about it, and it was greasy. So just saying. So yeah, I didn't even get the OLAB email because I didn't sign up to it. So Suzanne says, what are your plans for the next while, Rob? Well, I have done a bit of pre-filming because I've got a 4-day holiday coming up, which is going to be amazing. Cannot wait for that. Just a little rest and relaxation, everything taken care of. So that's going to be quite exciting. We've got the launch of the retinol oil imminently and the restock of the cleanser. That's going to be very busy. Much looking forward to that though. These are all exciting things that I'm really looking forward to. I'm working on a little something behind the scenes. I've got some great. There's lots going. I think 2023 is going to be a busy year, and I'm here for it. I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it. Adela says, are you going to watch England versus Ukraine tomorrow? Oh, I don't watch sport except cricket. I love cricket. I am cricket obsessed. Anything cricket, and I'll watch it. Other than that, I tend not to watch sport. But that's a nice game to watch because I don't mind who wins. Obviously, I'm Team England because I'm English. I would always support England, but I don't mind Ukraine winning. They probably deserve a break and probably deserve a win. So I'm happy with whoever wins that. I think that would be a nice one to watch. So I might watch it. Robin says, how's your puppy, Tom? We need more pictures. Oh, she's gorgeous. Tom pays the puppy tax often and WhatsApps me pictures of her. She is gorgeous. All I will say is she is not a born lady. Oh, no. No. She is not going to be a little princess. She is going to be in all the action. She's going to be rough and tumble, and I love that. She's got a killer personality. So cute. Suggested any more theatre visits? Yes, but did I tell you I got the wrong date and rocked up at the theatre thinking I was going to see something and it wasn't on, and I was like a month early. That I need to be a bit more pay attention to kind of what I'm watching. But yes, I would love some more theatre visits. I don't know what I'm actually gonna what's on. I don't know what's on. I keep looking and then think, oh, I've missed that. Oh, that looks good. Oh, I've missed it. I need to be more on my theatre game. But yes, definitely. Flower Power says, do you plan on reviewing Fourth Ray Beauty? It's from the US, but I think you can get it shipped to the UK. No, I have never heard of it, but I might be tempted to try it. Carl says, Rob, try the Garnier SPF 50 Ceramide Serum. It's so lovely. I will check that one out. I love Garnier. Now they're cruelty free. It's nice to have the option. Judy says, should the European sunscreens be reapplied every 2 hours like the US ones? No, if they're using newer generation filters, they're more photostable, so you don't need to reapply them as often. Heebie says, the tretinoin prescribed in the States looks much different than what is prescribed over here in Germany. I don't know about GB. Yeah, we tend to get the Europe-wide one. It tends to have a different consistency to it. I don't know why that is. Tina says, what about shea butter? Good or not for the skin? Great for hydration, not always that great for acne. If you're acne prone, probably avoid it. Everyone else, really great. So let's see where we are. Annika says, wish you all a great evening. We love you, Annika. Hope you have an amazing evening. Rob will read the replay and we'll giggle. I know, when I see this comment, I'll know exactly what you mean. I'm like, I love Jan so much, so I know that I'll laugh out loud when I read that comment when I find it. Robert says, have we talked about the new Skin Rocks launches? I haven't, but I will check it out. Gosh, I've got a lot of checking out to do. I'm gonna have like writer's cramp from all of the notes that I'm making when I rewatch this tomorrow. So I've reached the end of the... Can we get a round of applause? I've reached the end of the comments. This must be a first. Must be a first for me. Well, certainly a first for a long time. And I need to take a deep breath and run that bath. Thank you so much for all spending your Saturday with me. It's been marvellous. It's been... I missed last week's live stream, and this has really cheered me up. Even though I'm still a little under the weather, it's really cheered me up. So... lovely we are. Marley, great to see you, my love. Fashionably late, but we love you. We love you all the same. Kerry, great to see you too, my love. I hope you all have the most amazing weekend. If you're in the UK, don't forget clocks go forward tonight, so don't be waking up late and all that stuff. Clocks go forward tonight. And I'm just going to send you so much love and the world's biggest hug. Love you all. Happy weekend, everyone. Bye.